ladies and gentlemen, here we are. We have arrived in Singapore. We're here for 5 days checking out the Arsenal and AC Milan game. We just got off the plane, 5.5 hours from Perth, and now we are going to go and try and find where the train is to take us into the city. I'm with the lad. And yeah, let's go find a train. Alright, we've made the first trek. We are now at another station. I've got a brand new camera, so I'm not sure how this is going to work. Holy humidity. But yeah, we're just making our way towards the hotel, and we'll see you when we get there, I guess. Alright, we've arrived at Bugis station, and now we need to walk to the hotel. It is humid, hard on the lungs. Right, we are out here in Singapore. We are heading towards hotel. Weather not the best on arrival, but yeah, you can get 4 seasons in a day here, so we'll see how we go. Just want to go and drop the bags off. Absolutely wrecked. Maybe get a feed and have a nap before we go exploring this evening. Not sure yet. See what happens. All right, we've checked into the hotel. We'll do a hotel showcase a bit later. Fuck me, the sun's out now. Oh, what were we thinking? I wasn't ready for this. But sun's out, guns out. We're just going for a walk to get some supplies, but probably some drinks, some lunch, and then have a nap. Alright, we are in the hotel room, so I'll give you a little bit of a look around. We're probably heading out later, just going to chill for a couple of hours, let this humidity die off, but let's have a look around the room. Alright, so we're coming in the front door. We've got the standard, oh shit, there's a step there and I nearly died. We've got a bath, shower, okay, got a toilet, a basin, mirror. And there is a step that I nearly fucking died on. I guess that's in case you flood it out. We've got a bit of wardrobe space, safe, and then we turn around. Now I've got 2 single beds pushed together. One's got the king in his room, and he's actually through that door, but we can't access each other. It's a really weird setup. Got a chair, and the view, I mean, I can see the Ferris wheel out there. Well, it's quite gloomy, quite warm. And anyway, I'm gonna have a rest. All right, it is the afternoon, 4:30. We are just heading down towards Marina Bay Sands. We're gonna go and check out some stuff. Just chilled in the room for a couple of hours, just to get over the flight and the lux, let the heat calm down. But yeah, we're going for a little bit of a trundle now to the Merlion statue as we basically make our way to Marina Bay Sands, where we're going for dinner. So let's do this. We're just walking towards the Merlion statue, which is on the bay where Marina Bay Sands is. Even though it's still 28, 29 degrees, kind of a breeze has kicked in now, so it doesn't actually feel as hot. It's quite pleasant. So just have to keep that in mind. Later in the day, it's better to venture out. Well, it seems every man and his fucking dog is down here on the waterfront, trying to get that perfect photo with the Marina Bay Sands. Chaos. just up the top of Marina Bay Sands. We are at the Sparring restaurant. It's on the 57th floor, and what a view. Alright, we have left the Marina Bay Sands. We are now heading over the bridge towards the Formula One track. We're going to give that a look as we make our way back to the hotel. Alright, we are here on the Singapore Formula One track, and you can just walk around on this. It's a street track. So yeah, we'll take a bit of a look around as we start making our way back to the hotel. Right, day one done. A little bit rough today. That's to be expected after being up at midnight for a 3 AM flight and trying to push through, but it's nearly 8 o'clock at night. We've done a fair bit. We just walked 2.5 k's home in 90% humidity, so I'm fucking wrecked. I think we're going to have an early one. We've got Universal Studios in Sentosa Island tomorrow, so look forward to seeing you then. Bye. Alright, good morning. It's Tuesday. Got some decent sleep, but feeling like shit, which is always fun on holiday. We're just on a little bit of an expedition to get some breakfast. I think we're going to go and try and find some, is it kaya toast?
Yeah, kaya toast.
Kaya toast. And then yeah, head back to the hotel and get ready. We're going out to Sentosa Island today to check that out, Universal Studios. So let's get some breakfast. Alright, so we meant to try the kaya toast. I wasn't impressed. It was too sweet for me. Dongman seemed to get on board. The iced coffee was decent.
Yes.
That was probably the highlight. And now we're headed back to the hotel for a quick pit stop, and then off to the train to Sentosa Island. Alright, it's starting to heat up, but we're about to get on the MRT. It'll take us about half an hour, 40 minutes to get out to Sentosa Island. So yeah, on our way to Universal Studios.
You're just minutes away from Sentosa's many exciting island offerings. This train is bound for Beach Station.
Alright, we are here. We have finally made it into Universal Studios. It's probably about 28 degrees, slight breeze, probably about 90% humidity. Yes, the sweat is kicking. But yeah, we're going to try and get a nice cold beverage and have a look around.
Alright, it's too fucking hot. We're leaving Universal Studios already. We're probably there, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours. Looked at everything, didn't want to go on any rides. So now we've left. I think we're going to try and head down to the beach, so let's go find some transportation. Alright then, we've made our way to the beach. I'm going to get some lunch. There's a Shake Shack here, not something that we have in Australia, so I'm going to try this, see if it's any good. Right, we just went to Shake Shack. It was okay, nothing special. Now we're just on a little bit of a walk. Heat is kicking right up now. It's lunchtime, peak heat. So we're just heading down towards the beach. See if it's cooler down there. If not, we might just head back to the hotel and go in the pool or something. It's fucking warm. Alright, it's too fucking hot. We're back on the mainland. I need to find a drink and then we'll take the train back to the hotel. I think it's time to chill in the pool. There's only one way to beat this heat. There's a swimming pool here, but at the moment it's full of children. There's a pool over there that looks really nice, with no one in it. Oh well. Yeah, don't really feel like swimming with a bunch of 5-year-old kids. It's probably not a good look, so we're going to shit can that idea for now and maybe check the pool out again some other time. Right, back out into the city. We're off to look for a night market slash hawker centre. Get a bit of grub, and then I think we're going to take the train down to Gardens by the Bay, basically where we were last night. It's like a light show and stuff. Might check that out. It's cooled down a little bit, which is good, and yeah, let's go find some grub.
Dong Man got himself a big dinner. I just had some ice cream. It's too hot for me. I can't eat when it's hot. But yeah, we are now heading towards Gardens by the Bay, so we just need to flip you around here and cross a bridge over there behind the Marina Bay Sands once again, where we were yesterday. Gardens behind the Bay is behind that, so we're going to go and check it out.
Trees come to life as we unveil a dazzling showcase of lights and musical treats. Tonight we present Retro Fever.
You know, sometimes you're just strolling through Gardens by the Bay and next minute there's a floating baby with a penis. Some might say that's a little cheeky. Look at all these retards. They're trying to do fucking TikTok dances in the middle of a walkway just because there's mirrors. Fucking losers. Right then, Tuesday comes to an end. I mean, it's only 8:30, but walking in humidity is fucked. Legs are cooked after 2 days. So just gonna chill in the hotel room, get some rest. Another day tomorrow, we've got the Arsenal game. So looking forward to that one. See you in the morning. Alright, good morning, it's Wednesday. Arsenal versus AC Milan this evening. We're just venturing out for the first time today, 10 to 8. Not a lot of things open before like 7:30 if you're looking for breakfast and shit.
So yeah, we're just on a little bit of a scavenger hunt today. Still feeling a bit trash. Yeah, gonna try and find a coffee. That might do me. I think we're gonna go to Chinatown around lunch. See how long we can last in the heat. I'm not using the microphone today because I had to put a singlet on. It's 84% humidity. Death. Well, let's find a coffee. Alright, we're back out at it. Heading towards the MRT station again. We're off to Chinatown. We're going to go and check that out for lunch. The Maxwell Food Centre, I think, and just have a little bit of a look around. Temperature seems okay at the moment. Humidity's kind of dropped off a little, which is probably the best it's been in my opinion. But yeah, let's get to Chinatown. Right, we're out adventuring again. This time for dinner. We're going to eat before we head out to the stadium for the Arsenal game. So we're heading off to Five Guys. Yummy. Right, here we go. The whole reason for a Singapore trip is Arsenal pre-season. So we are headed off to the stadium now. Hopefully it's a good game, but yeah. Come on the Gunners.
It is about 30 minutes to kick off. Arsenal and AC Milan are out warming up. We're going to try and get a score prediction here. Pre-season's usually pretty crazy. Excuse me. I'm going to go 3-1 Arsenal.
I went 2-1. AC.
Oh, okay. All right, there we have it. Half-time, pretty uneventful first half. 0-0 is the score. I'm assuming that things are going to hopefully get a little bit more elevated in the second half. It's very loud. There's so many things going on here. They're doing some sub camp, this camp. Got kids behind me. Who's going to win, lads?
Definitely Arsenal. Arsenal, 1-0. Arsenal, 1-0. 1-0.
Kids reckon 1-0, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. Right, we've got a goal. Saka has just scored, and you can't see what the time is. But Arsenal 1, AC Milan 0.
Goal scorer for Arsenal, number 7.
Alright, good morning.
Thursday. Last main day here in Singapore, and we're just off to get a coffee, and then I think we're going to go on an adventure today out to another hawker centre. So yeah, hopefully another big day, and then yeah, we kind of left today open, so anything could happen, but let's just get on the road. Time for the next adventure. We are heading out to Katong Shopping Centre. It's going to take us like 45 minutes to get out there on the MRT, but it's like a 7-story shopping centre, and supposedly they have some Hainanese chicken and rice that the dong man is very keen to get on board with. 35-year-old recipe. So yeah, heading out there now. Alright, we weren't allowed to film or take any photos of the chicken and rice, which is kind of weird. But now we've just grabbed a Grab, which is like an Uber, back over to Plaza Singapura, because the dog man wants to do some shopping. So yeah, I guess we're going to go and look at some shit. The one thing I will say about their shopping centres, they're fucking confusing as hell. One minute you're in some trenches that actually comes to a dead end, and then next minute you're in some 7-story high epicenter, and you have no idea where anything fucking is. Let's get lost. 5 to 5, the final adventure. Heading back to Marina Bay Sands. I think Dongman wants to try some din tai fun. Some soup dumplings or something. Maybe a spot of shopping. It's fucking beating down that sun right now. Holy. This goose is getting cooked very quickly. But we're going to jump on the train again, head over to Marina Bay. There is a little light show that we haven't caught so far. I think that kicks off at 8, so we're in about 3 hours time. So we might just do that, and then the possibility of a little cheeky beverage later, possibly. We'll call it a night. We've got to be up super fucking early for a plane. Let's do this.
just watched the Spectre Light Show. Down in Marina Bay Sands. That's pretty cool. Hopefully I'll put most of it in the edit. I'm not sure if the music's in there. Who fucking knows until I get home. There's some ladies trying to talk over me now. I don't know. We're halfway through our journey back to the hotel. We're going to drop off some bags and shit, and then I think for a last hurrah we're going to head to the raffles, get ourselves a cocktail, and then call it a night. We fly out tomorrow morning at 6:30. So let's keep moving. All right, 6 a.m. Friday. We have just checked out of the hotel, heading to the MRT. That will take us out to the airport, and then we get to fly home. We might check some things out at the airport. We'll see how we go. But yep, Singapore's pretty much done. Where's the turn? We just trekked to see the Jewel waterfall. Not even fucking running.
Great. Yeah, I think that's probably the sign off Singapore. We're going to go through customs, get on a plane, and head home. So thanks for checking out the vlog. We'll see you next time. Bye.
The Sparring DK channel now has Patreon, and if you feel like just going that little extra step to help, the channel grow, you can go across to the website, pledge your allegiance to myself, and for $1 a month, you're basically putting it in a jar and allowing for us to go and buy some more beers and record some more beer drinking episodes. Thank you very much to the current lads that have gone ahead and supported the channel. Absolutely tremendous to see anybody willing just to give that $1 a month at this stage. I cannot thank you from the bottom of my heart. You really will make a difference in the future. So jump across there if you're that way inclined to the Patreon channel, sign up today, and we'll see if we can get some extra beer drinking episodes for you at home. Now, if you are looking for some more content, we've got a couple of videos, one here, and if you want to subscribe, there's a button right there. So go ahead, subscribe, and you'll be notified when the videos